Chattle!
Yaddle Chattle!
And it's a special Yaddle Chattle first ever watch-along where Jedi Jared and I, coming straight off of our wonderful, celebratory, festive, semi-drunken holiday special, I've changed my shirt. As I get more and more alcohol in the body, I can't wear sweaters. So I'm sorry the Darth Vader sweater had to go. Had to be switched out for a Star Wars t-shirt. But ladies and gentlemen, we've never done this before, and we are very excited. We are going to be doing a watch-along with the OG. That's right, we're talking Star Wars. Just fucking Star Wars. For a beautiful, 20-year period or so? You'd say it was only that episode 4 was simply known as Star Wars. Yes. I would say it wasn't probably until the prequel trilogy, right?
I think he might have done it when he re-released it.
But what I'm saying is we as fans did not call it A New Hope. No, we as fans called it Star Wars Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi.
Yeah.
Truth be told. And then once Phantom Menace started with all the fucking abbreviations, Star Wars Episode 1 of Phantom Menace, George must have the record for the longest movie titles in cinema history. Because all of those were Star Wars Episode 1 of Phantom Menace, Star Wars Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. How many? I mean, come on.
I think there's only one other movie.
What?
Doctor Strangelove.
Dr. Strangelove, or How I Learned How to, Stop Worrying and Love the Atomic Bomb.
Yeah.
Close. So we are going to watch Episode 4, A New Hope. Now, here's the key. We are using the Disney Plus version. Now, if you don't have the Disney Plus, if you're just going to use your own Blu-ray, so on and so forth, maybe you own it on Amazon Prime or whatever. Okay, this is what we suggest. We go to the black screen right before the Fox fanfare, the 20th Century Fox fanfare. That's what we're going to do. Okay, we're on the black screen on Disney Plus. So, okay, if you're on Disney Plus, it's at 00000. Very simple. If you're on Disney Plus, start with all the zeros. If you're watching on Blu-ray or something else, go to the black screen right before the Fox fanfare. Then you should get the should go into Lucasfilm, should go into a long time ago, a galaxy far, far away, so on and so forth. Okay? Are we good on that?
Let's do it now.
Now, how much beer? Now, are you going to be drinking any Jack Daniels? I do. No. I definitely want you to do at least a shot because you refused to do a shot during the second annual Yaddle Chattle Holiday Special.
Yeah, because we don't do drinking shows often. But
that's right.
I don't drink that often to begin with. And I'm almost finished my second beer. So I got something called Willie's Gold.
Yeah, look at him. He's slurring his words already, folks. Look at that guy. Willie's Gold, the Goonies?
Yes.
A little Goonies ripoff?
It's not a ripoff. All right, so it's from this place by me called Alternate Ending. And it used to be a movie theater that they converted into a restaurant and brewery. So all of their beers are movie themed.
Okay, fair.
So they have
the beer from Jaws.
I don't know if they have one from Jaws, but Business is a Boomin' is one of my favorite ones, and that's from Inglourious Bastards. They have something called Sloan New, which is an homage to Ferris Bueller. Their beers are excellent. Their food is great. It's from Tallulah's in Asbury Park.
Oh, by the way, Jared, I apologize. We just got done with the holiday special, and our buddy Robert Tamburo,
super producer
mixes them down and sends them back. He's got the nice little Yaddle Chattle packaging, and he did say he noticed that there were many, many shout-outs on the Yaddle Chattle holiday special that we gave.
But not to Bobby.
Not one single fucking one to Robert Tamburo. So right now, we're going to come on. Cheers and salute To Robert Tamburo, Bobby Tamburo, amazing producer, Davey Mac Sports Program. He, I can't say he's the full-on producer, but he's the final mixer, final editor of Yaddle Chattle. And we got to thank him. He just does an extraordinary job across the board. And co-host and super producer of Davey Mac's Tales from the Satellite. So we got to thank Robert right there.
I mean, I was waiting to do that tomorrow.
I mean, well, I know. But I mean, he literally, as you're fucking saying it, he texts, he goes, hey, I just sent Yaddle. Yaddle's back. I just sent it to you. And gotta say, Dave, man, what the fuck, brother?
Don't you worry.
Don't worry. Okay, listen.
I'm making it up.
We're going to start the movie now. And so we're going to do this on a 3, 2, 1 scenario. It will be 3, 2, 1, play. That's how we're going to do it. 3, 2, 1, play. Okay? Any thoughts, commentaries, opinions, anything we should be on the lookout for? We are going to need you to talk loud.
Yes, I will yell. I hope this is good enough.
Get a lot of beers in your system.
I've only got 4 and I'm not drinking those Guinnesses because there's just like IPAs.
Fucking A, they are.
Jesus.
How about a little pot? We doing that? It's legal in the state of New Jersey, by the way, in case anyone sees me smoking it. It might not even necessarily be marijuana.
I'm fine.
It could be tobacco. You don't know. But by the way, it is legal in New Jersey. So don't fuck with me. You're fine?
I will just be drinking my beer.
Okay, because you're the big fucking stoner.
No.
I don't know if people know this. He's the big fucking pothead.
No.
Does everyone know that? No?
No.
You just told everyone you don't drink a lot. And why is that?
Because
you prefer
I'm middle-aged and
weed.
No.
That's why, because you prefer pot. All right, so here we go.
I prefer a good night's sleep.
All right, here we go. Yeah, and weed helps you out with that. All right, here we go.
Melatonin.
So we're on the black screen.
I'm very boring.
On Disney Plus 0.00. And we're going to do it right now. 3, 2, 1, play. Boom. So.
I kind of hate the fact that, like, once Disney bought it, anything moving forward is 20th Century Pictures and not 20th Century Fox.
Interesting. And I also didn't understand why the new movies didn't get the 20th Century Fox thing, since by the time they had the new movies, they had bought 20th Century Fox.
Did they?
Yeah.
I thought they bought Fox recently.
No.
Because they did, I think it was like right around 19 or 20 when they bought Fox.
No way, bro.
Yeah.
No. Are you fucking kidding?
Because they did that every Simpsons ever thing.
Right. But they've had The Simpsons since I don't fucking know. Episode 4 in New Hope. Jared, please, read us the paragraphs. Loudly.
It is a period of civil war. Rebel spaceships striking from
English
a hidden
accent,
base
please. English accent.
have won their first victory against the evil Galactic Empire. During the battle, rebel spies managed to steal secret plans to the Empire's ultimate weapon, the Death Star, an armored space station with enough power to destroy an entire planet. Pursued by the Empire's sinister agents, Princess Leia races her home aboard her starship, custodians of stolen plans that can save her people and restore freedom to the galaxy.
Okay, a couple takeaways. You're not the strongest reader. What was your SATs? I got 720 out of 800. That's like Ivy League level.
680.
Bullshit. Your reading comprehension, not so good. It's not custodians. You're talking about them like they're the fucking janitor of the high school. Her ship is custodian of the plans. I mean, she has the plans. Now, I told you on the Star Wars Holiday Special, I did a little show prep for this in the form of watching Rogue One last night. What a fucking movie that is. And the ending of Rogue One, truly, and how they put it right to the beginning of this movie, it's spectacularly done. It really is. It feels, I mean, it's the same vibe, the same looks, the same music, the same everything. I remember as a kid, I not only had C-3PO, but I had that fake less gold C-3PO. Truly. They sold the less gold C-3PO.
What'd they call it?
Fucking C-3P1 or something. I don't know. C-3P2. C-3PQ.
We're doomed.
We're doomed.
There'll be no escape for the princess this time.
I mean, very pessimistic. That's the thing about C-3PO. World's most neurotic robot, in my opinion. Neurotic, pessimistic, glass half empty. Telling Han Solo the odds. He doesn't want to know the odds.
Despite being a degenerate gambler. But this is like what I'm talking about. It looks fake, and I'm okay with that because movies are supposed to look fake.
What looks fake?
Like it's cinematic.
Are you talking about the resolution?
Yes.
Okay.
That is my biggest thing. Is because watching everything on television and on film that like the picture is too crisp, it's too clear, and I don't want to see the beads of sweat like and the imperfections of someone's like face.
Well, I got no problem with that. It's when the picture is too clear that it looks like daytime television.
Yeah, that's what I don't want to watch a soap opera.
Right, when it has that type of look to it, it does, and that is one of the things that happened to The Hobbit, where Peter Jackson went with, we're gonna go for the ultra clear thing, and even though it was kind of cool, it was also kind of like, Peter, I don't know if you want this.
No,
because it doesn't kind of.
You want it to look cinematic.
You want the grain of the film, yeah. You want that consistency. Here's
like,
Lord Vader.
You can have a crisp, clear film and touch it up like they've done with these films, but it looks like a movie.
How about the fact that George Lucas invented the floppy disk right there? By the way, I'm just going to have a nice taste of tobacco.
Did he really?
I smell like Sherlock Holmes. She puts a floppy disk in R2.
I'm pretty sure floppy disks predated this film.
If you cannot turn your head at me, you motherfucker. You're already sitting 5 feet away. You have a real. We're literally watching a movie. If you can't watch the movie in comment.
Christ.
The Death Star plans are not in the main computer.
This is a fake ship.
What have you done with all
We oughta.
We intercepted no transmissions.
Bullshit you did.
The consular ship. We're on a diplomatic mission.
If this is a consular ship, where is the ambassador?
I know where the fucking ambassador is. She's putting a floppy disk in R2. That's what she doing.
Have you found those plans?
Running around.
The passengers, I want them alive.
Easy with the fucking orders, Lord Vader. I mean, you know, how about a can you guys help me out? You know, how about a question mark every once in a while? How about a please?
Fuck, now I'm hungry.
And Lord Vader.
Now I want some cinnamon buns.
I fuck.
No, I'm kidding, because of Leia's hair.
Oh.
That's a joke.
Because Yaddle heads, I said we should order a pizza.
I was trying to make a Leia buns joke.
You'll be the Don't you call me a mindless philosopher, you overweight global grease. Now come on before somebody sees.
Mindless philosopher is something I think that would be a little bit too intellectual for R2.
I'm not getting in bed.
I can't see him calling 3PO a mindless philosopher because he's supposed to be like a little kid.
Regret this.
Or is he just supposed to be impulsive?
No, I think he's supposed to be a little kid. He's got the little kid vibe.
I think it's because it's adorable.
There goes another one.
Like, for instance, in Empire Strikes Back, do you ever notice Luke's like, no, he's like, no, I got it. It's going to be on manual controls right now. Remember he says that?
Yes.
Because it's R2-D2 saying, can I fly? The way a little kid would be like, can I try it? Can I drive?
I guess I
Look at that shot. No, that's 100% what R2 is saying. He's like, no. He's like laughing because he's like, oh, my little fucking kid wants to take the goddamn ship for a spin. Same thing is done in episode 3, where the droid says to Obi-Wan Kenobi, "Can I fly?" And if you watch, Obi-Wan says, "Okay, but nothing too fancy." Because remember, he hates flying, so he gives in that one he gives control to his R2 unit to do all the fucking fancy shit. Did you ever catch that?
No, I didn't.
Boom!
I'm a member of the Imperial.
You're gonna learn all kinds of shit about Star Wars with this shit.
Little lines.
And a traitor. Look at this fucking dweeb. The amount of people who give Vader shit in this one is like, what's wrong with you guys? This fucking guy. Who looks like, a fucking angry math teacher getting in Vader's face. It's like, hey, Mr. Wilkinson. All right? If I need help on calculus, I'll go to you. Otherwise, get at him. Get the hell away from me.
Well, you gotta understand, Vader's upper management, right?
No, he's not. He's not management.
He is management.
No, he's not. Straight up Luca Brasi stooge. That's it. I don't think he's got any sort of military designation. It goes Palpatine in this one and Tarkin. Vader's just Luca Brasi, fucking murder stooge. When Palpatine needs the dirty work done, send Vader out. I don't think anyway. So that's why those guys probably do feel free to shit on him, because they're kind of like,
Well,
Vader has no ranking. Is my point.
It's our lot in life.
That's so fucked.
I've got to rest before.
What's so fucked?
I don't know. I
You
feel
like?
like
I got us some Cool Ranch Doritos chips. Do you like those?
I'm gonna have another beer. Do you want another beer?
Yeah, get me one, buddy. Get us you want a little bowl of chips?
Sure.
Well, I'm not going that way.
I got chips and I also got some candies.
It's much easier.
I always keep a candy dish, Yaddle heads.
Settlements over there.
Jared takes full advantage.
Don't get taken.
He likes the couples. But that's what they're there for, I always say to my children. I always say that's what they're there for.
I've just had enough. Go that way. You'll be my
Jared said, dude, you didn't hear, folks, but Jared said that those candies are here for him specifically, not for my kids.
David, where is the chips?
The chips are in the cupboard, buddy.
Oh, they moved them from the fridge?
Where the chips go.
Oh, right, yes.
Unopened, I always put them properly away in the cupboard.
You should just
And
chip clip.
Jared is mocking me. No one can hear you.
Chip clip.
But Jared is mocking me because sometimes I open the chips and
Put them in the fridge.
I put them back in the fridge. In fact, I do that quite often.
Cold chips. Cold
I have this thing that I feel like if I open up the bag of chips, if I put them away in the fridge, they're gonna stay fresh. That doesn't make sense to you, Yaddleheads?
No, that's what chip clips are for, David.
I have a chip clip. I double up on the fucking chip clip and the fridge. Oh, there! Look, Jared, Krayt Dragon. We saw that in Mandalorian. We saw the Krayt Dragon skeleton. Do you think that was a baby? This is a baby Krayt Dragon? Because in Mando, he looked way bigger.
Pause. Or it could be male or female.
You're getting the whole bag like a fucking savage? I said a bowl. That's... Well, I mean... We don't have a lot of room on the table here. Yaddleheads, listen, between me and you, okay? I'm going to say this very quietly so he doesn't hear he's in the kitchen right now. He's drunk. He's drunk. He's fucking drunk, okay? Not me. I can enjoy myself like a gentleman and still function like a gentleman. Okay, full confession here, Jared. Full confession. I know you're in the kitchen, but you can still hear me. And to all you Yaddleheads, full confession. When I was a kid, I felt this part of Star Wars was boring, and I would fast forward. I'm ashamed. I'm telling you all because I've had a couple Guinnesses, so I'm giving you seriously my biggest Star Wars confession and regret of all time. I would fast forward this part. I think I would let R2 get shot. because I thought that was cool. But I would fast forward this whole sequence stupidly. Let me say this, stupidly. As an adult, I can't get enough Jawas. I can't.
Do you think that George Lucas and Lucasfilm's like the largest employer of little people?
Yeah, but, because
Like,
of
think about-
fucking Peter Dinklage, that shit might change. Because Peter Dinklage apparently wants to be the last little person actor alive.
Really?
And I fucking love him because of Game of Thrones. Well, you heard what he said about the Seven Dwarfs shit. He said, stop making, you're really going to make a modern day Snow White with little people as dwarfs? Meanwhile, you saw like 7 little people actors who are like, whoa, slow your roll, Peter Dinklage. Yes, they should make a Snow White with 7 dwarfs and cast us. I'm a working little person actor. I rely on dwarf, Ewoks, Hobbits, fucking, Harry Potters. I rely on that shit. And guess what? They listened to Peter Dinklage. They fucking went with. Now you got Hugh Grant as an Oompa Loompa. And the little people are like, this is bullshit. That's our role. You got fucking 6 foot Hugh Grant?
Is she really 6?
Nah, I just made that up. There's no way that guy's 6 foot. You're right. He's got 5'9" written all over him.
Taller than me.
How tall are you?
5'7" if I don't slump. What? I know I'm a manlet.
I'm 6'2".
Okay. But
You're how tall?
5'7" if I don't slump.
R5, Jared! I want more. That's the one thing. That's the one thing. What's wrong with me? I love that part. I want more R5.
Of course you do.
In Mando. I want R5 to be Mando's R2. I felt like they were going there.
They might. We still got a lot of space adventures to have next season. Or movie, whatever they decide to do.
There was one guy in there who was that guy. The guy in the foreground on the right was an initial mock-up of C-3PO.
Really?
Yes.
Too creepy looking.
Yeah, exactly. And George said he wanted, the idea was the masks from like samurai movies that are expressionless that you can gain a lot when they're neutral. It's how the actor performs.
I understand that.
And 3PO is very neutral like that.
What do you think of that hotel? Like, I've sent you the ad where it looks like a Jawa compactor, but it's like a hotel.
That's cool. You mean the Jawa transport, the
Yeah.
sandcrawler?
Yeah.
Here's a sandcrawler. What a cool... I apologize. I'm embarrassed to say I fast forwarded all of this shit.
I can see as a kid this being boring.
As a kid, I thought this was boring. As an adult, I go, what's the matter with you? You get great visuals. The sandcrawler looks cool. You get R2 and 3PO. The Jawas themselves are fun.
I can see all those droids.
Yeah, I don't know why I found that boring as a child. And when I say as a child, I literally mean like by the age of like 8 or 9, I owned Star Wars. I don't think on tape. I don't even think they had been released. Oh wait,
No, they did. They're just super expensive.
87 I think is when the VHSs came out. So it would have been around
Really?
10. Yeah, I think so.
I remember them like apparently.
I think.
It used to cost like $100 for a VHS. They were super expensive.
Yeah. But I think that, or at least I got this original trilogy on VHS tape in 1987. And so then I would have been 10 if it was Christmas. Because I'm in November of 77. Point being,
I think your goal.
10 years old is why I fast forwarded some of this Jawa shit. But again, I say this with deep shame. This isn't... The issue I have, actually, with Star Wars now is when they have something really cool and fun, they go past it too fast. You know, the fucking bar in Episode 7 was great. Take 2 full minutes.
To explore it.
Yes! Even the casino in episode 8, it was great. And it's a huge casino. Why? What? He does like a shot that he should have done a Goodfellas shot. He should have done a Copacabana. 4, 5 straight ass minutes going through that casino with one camera. And it almost felt like Ryan Johnson was thinking that way, but it's like he goes straight up and back. That's it.
Or like a casino-esque type of thing with like a Viva Las Vegas kind of jizz music. They call
Into the mic.
I'm calling it into the mic.
Oh. Yeah, you're right. Wait, what'd you say? Jizz music?
Isn't that what they call the music, the cantina music?
What?
You were the one who talked about it.
I know. You okay. Can you please remind me of some of these deep cuts?
Sure.
There's no way I remembered that.
You can waste time with your friends when your chores are done.
Uncle Owen, baby.
I love how, wasn't it in Obi-Wan we actually see the Tashi station?
Yeah. That's right. We saw the Tashi station. Here's R5. Here's my buddy.
I'm more partial to the Robot Chicken Tashi station, which was a strip club, and the power converters were dancers.
I don't remember that. Attention to detail. Dave Filoni, only Dave Filoni would say, hey, this R5 looks great, but can you put on this exact square, can you put a an oil stain? Because he was saying he wanted a reference to that thing popping right there. So on the red thing at the end, there's like a little glob of like an oil stain. Now that is literally why you hired Dave Filoni, is it not?
Yes.
I've worked with him before. Here he comes.
Here's a little bit. Okay, please, shut up.
Okay, let's go.
Uncle Owen though was gruff, you know.
I mean,
Okay, shut up. Shutting up, sir. Oh, okay, shut up. Like, a little gruff.
He lives on a fucking desert planet as a moisture farm.
Look at him fly that stupid thing. You're like 20 years old. I mean, in all honesty, he wasn't 12. He's like a fucking 19-year-old going, woo!
Do you know what it is? It's this like, he's got nothing else going on.
I'm only a droid and
It's the worst kind of farm ever.
not on this planet anyway.
Yeah, no shit. I got nothing else going on, too. You don't see me fucking going, woo, with my Millennium Falcon that I just got for Christmas. Do you see me doing that?
Not yet. Not yet.
Why isn't the Falcon next? You know what? Well, you're right. No, this is your fault now.
Oh, it's my fault now. Got
We're
it.
gonna get some friends.
And this is my counterpart.
Our friends gotta be with us.
Hello.
Here we go. You can
You're
put.
scoring. You look like you boys seen a lot of action.
With all we've been through, sometimes I'm amazed.
Let's put him there.
We are. Well, with the rebellion.
Let's put this here.
Rebellion against the Empire.
How about that? That'll work. Yeah. There. R2's fucking head will make sure.
Actually, there's
All right. Now. Oh yeah.
and not very good at telling stories.
Now we're watching Star Wars. I'll get you on camera a little bit. There you go, buddy. Now we got a little more Jared. Now we got a little more Jared Fishman on camera right there. Look at that. Look at the pals. Oh, here we go.
I think he invented holograms, though.
What is what? He asked you a question. What is that?
Years before the ABBA. Imagine if she broke into like a song. You know, like Dancing Queen, right? 1977, it would have fit.
Do you think she could sing like her mom?
Carrie Fisher's a great singer.
Oh, he says it's not.
You've never heard Carrie Fisher sing?
No.
Oh, fuck you. Carrie Fisher has sung in the film, what was it? Hannah and Her Sisters. She sung in a pair of Woody Allen movies. I think Hannah and Her Sisters and maybe Radio Days.
She was in Radio Days?
She sings? Maybe. Just like a quick cameo, I think. Like her singing.
Huh.
Yeah. But in Hannah and Her Sisters, she auditions for this role and she sings beautifully, actually.
Oh, mom was an excellent singer.
Our last master was Captain Antilles. But with all we've been through, this little R2 unit has become...
I never noticed that he says Captain Antilles.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. I wonder if it means
He's like, Antilles apparently in the Star Wars universe is like Jones
Well, I don't know anyone named
or Williams.
Right.
It's like a common last name.
Yeah, because that's definitely not Wedge, right? He wasn't captain at this point.
No.
He's just some fucking grunt, right?
Yeah, and if he said Captain Antilles, he would have said Wedge? Really?
Well, Luke didn't know Wedge. Wedge isn't from Tatooine. No, you're thinking Biggs.
No, he knew Wedge at this
No.
point.
No. Wedge is not one of Luke's buddies. You're thinking Biggs.
I thought Wedge and Biggs were buddies.
No.
There you go.
Different lives.
Wait a minute, where'd she go? Bring her back. Play back the entire message.
What message? The one you've just been playing. The one you're carrying inside your rusty innards.
What is it now, Aunt Beru? God damn, my aunt always calls my name. Ever have a really annoying aunt, 3PO? Can I call you 3PO? I feel like we've known each other for years. You feel very familiar to me. As if like my evil dad built you or something. Hey, what are the odds? What would the odds be if my evil dad built you? Now, this scene's very critical because this is why I say Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru are two of the most underrated Star Wars heroes of all time. I always thought Aunt Beru looked very kindly, but Uncle Owen, he's a real... He looks like Dennis Hopper in Hoosiers. You know? Like he looks like he has a booze problem. He looks like he gets drunk and then wanders onto the the court to yell at the ref. Gets kicked out of the game. By the way, what kind of move is that? He poured a glass of blue milk into another glass of blue milk. Don't they got fucking proper pitchers in Star Wars? A pitcher. You don't got pitchers? Everything's a glass?
Yeah.
Hey, fucking Beru, buy a proper pitcher. Okay? What do you serve your lemonade in? A pitcher.
It's like couscous and blue milk.
I don't like it. I don't like just one big cup for then smaller cups.
Sure, there's more than enough droids. Harvest is when I need you the most. Only one season.
I need you the most, you little motherfucker.
We'll make enough from the harvest that I'll be able to hire some more hands, and then you can go to the
Hire some more hands? That sounded racist.
Stan, I need you.
What is this? Fucking 1861?
It's only one more season.
Huh?
One more season.
Hire more hands? Alright, so you want my theory now?
Go ahead.
It means so much to him.
Uncle Owen is the greatest hero because he knows exactly that if Luke goes to the Imperial Academy and somehow hooks up with Vader or Palpatine or whoever the fuck, he knows how special Luke is. He knows how special Luke is. He knows he was the son of this great Jedi named Anakin Skywalker. Hold on, I'm going into my fucking thing.
This is...
I know, but they can't hear it. There's Luke looking at the goddamn sunset. Jared wants us to take a break and fucking look at the sunset as if it's actually in front of us. No, Jared.
But the point is...
Hold on. I actually saw a binary sunset like that when I was in Santa Fe, New Mexico a few years. Now, I will say I was on peyote.
That's not surprising.
But I saw not just two, I saw actually 5 suns.
Please don't deactivate me. I told you not to go, but
And a few moons.
Where were you?
And some purple dinosaurs.
Where were you?
As well. Santa Fe, New Mexico.
It's funny that you say that because that takes me back to one of the Tales from the Satellite preps we were doing, where Ron was telling the story about being in Santa Fe and hearing stories of Axl Rose in Santa Fe doing all sorts of drugs.
I've been to Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's no bullshit.
That.
Yeah.
I believe that. But going back to
That's
Guns N'
funny.
Roses, him talking about Guns, it was for your birthday episode.
Did I bring up Santa Fe?
No, Ron did.
Oh, because
he was talking
Santa
about
Fe, New Mexico.
because you were listening.
I've been to a few times, but the first time I went to Santa Fe was when I was 14, and I absolutely loved it. And I'm not a guy who can necessarily envision myself. I'm living with a desert. Look at me. for Christ's sakes. I'll get fucking sunburned in 30 seconds outside. 2 minutes, I will actually burst into flames.
You'll be like that guy from
So
Logan.
I'll be the I'll be the driver of Spinal Tap. I'll just explode.
Stephen Merchant and Logan.
But the point being, you know what Santa Fe, New Mexico is? If you're from New Jersey, it reminds me of Red Bank, New Jersey, only southwest style. It's like, it's got like a nice little, you know, Red Bank, New Jersey, which is a kind of a fun little hip town.
Hip,
kitschy. Except, yeah, hip, kitschy, but then everything is like, you know,
Adobe-
Tex-Mex fucking.
Adobe.
Everything is wooden, yeah.
It's clay and Adobe.
Yeah, but it's got that vibe. It was, if I had to live out west, it would not be in California. It would be in Santa Fe, New Mexico. That's where I would live.
Okay.
That would be Davy Mac.
You're fortunate he doesn't blast you into a million pieces right here.
Chill. Did you hear what 3PO said? You're fortunate Luke doesn't blast it. 3PO thinks Luke is the kind of guy who's going to take out a fucking gun and just shoot R2-D2 till he explodes?
Well, I mean, these guys have... Even after they got their minds erased, they still seen a lot of shit.
I used to drink mind erasers back in the 90s. Trust me, they worked.
Oh, sand people. I mean, let's just be honest. They're not even people.
So the Tusken Raider, let's get into it right now. I've
Okay.
never understood exactly what they are.
Well, they're not even people.
Even though they're cool. No, what I'm saying is, are those bandages? Are those like, what is that? Is that their skin?
I
Like,
think
what
it's
is?
their skin.
So it was just poorly made? See, like, I don't understand it, but here's the thing. Not an insult.
You're not supposed
I
to.
actually always thought that's kind of
Hey,
what
but
made
you-
sand people
but
so
you-
cool, but also scary.
Do you see the, like, things on the back there?
But also, their shit is metal, right? It's like metal.
But there's, like, Arabic in the background there.
Yeah.
So this is the Indiana Jones music from Raiders of the Lost Ark.
You can't tilt your head.
Sorry.
That's it. You're doing a shot.
Doing a shot.
You're going to have to if you tilt your head.
They're literally playing the Ark theme.
That is not the right.
That is the Ark theme.
No.
It's very similar to the Ark theme.
No.
How is it not similar to the Ark theme?
I know exactly what you're talking about. The Ark theme goes.
Well, he used the basis of it. I'm not doing that. That's not happening.
That's if you fucking turn your head
I'm
again.
not turning my head again.
You turn your head, you're taking a poll. You promise.
Yeah.
You don't forget to talk loud. You know what? I'm gonna turn that microphone on.
I'm eating.
I'm eating. Wait, why did you get the? Why? How come I have bowls? You make me look like a fucking jerk in front of the Yaddle heads.
So you can put
you know?
So you can put a top on that. You don't have to put it in the fridge. That's why I did it.
He's mocking me. He's mocking the fact that I put the chips in the
You're
fridge.
not supposed to put chips in the fridge.
Do you know what I also never used to do, Jared?
What?
Chips, bread, and peanut butter, I always kept in the cupboard. All three go in the fridge now. Because I have a fear of things going bad.
Peanut butter won't go bad.
The problem is I live on one of these real Jersey coast towns. Even though we're a mile from the ocean, I still get the salt water. And the fucking salt water comes here. It makes the bread bad in fucking 2 days.
Do you have a
You know what I just learned?
what?
The whole point of why we shouldn't be slicing bread is because it makes the bread go faster, like 1,000 times quicker.
Well, they want you to buy more bread.
So I'm gonna stop buying. Can we get regular loaves of bread again? But like, I'm not talking French and shit. I'm talking regular loaves of bread
Yeah,
that
go
would
to
be like, I like Myers bread.
Go to Wegmans.
Can I get that unsliced?
Yeah. You can go to Wegmans to get unsliced bread.
I must have taken
They'll
a
slice it
bad
for you if you want it.
No, I just
No, but I'm
goddamn
saying-
said I don't want my fucking bread sliced
Go
anymore.
to Wegmans or ShopRite.
All right.
There's no sense in you
Don't get your bread from CVS.
I'm done for.
I don't get it from CBS, you fucking jerk. I do get it from Walgreens. I know he was trying to make fun of me, but if he's going to make fun of me with the pharmacy that I buy my bread at, get the right one. I maintain Walgreens' brand, their generic brand, which saves you a lot of money, actually quite good. Go to Walgreens, get the nice soda for only $3.99. The minis, $8. 8 ounces
Right.
for a 6-pack.
So this is what I
Tastes like Coke and Pepsi. All right,
This is what bothers me.
let's talk. Oh, this is great shit. This is the Yaddle Chattle shit right here.
So Obi-Wan's
This is important.
talking about how he was friends with his father,
Which reminds me.
and then this.
He's going to give Luke the lightsaber, and we brought this up on Yaddle first, and then it made the pop culture rounds. But it actually came up on Yaddle first. He's giving Luke the lightsaber, yes, that Vader used in Episode 3 to murder children with.
But it's not even that.
That's what it is for me.
It's for me. It's an uncle handing down a family heirloom that is the only thing that he has of his father.
All right, so what's wrong with it then? I think it's actually a little bit dubious because of the whole kid killing aspect. Why do you have a problem with it?
Because in Episode 8, Rian Johnson decides that Luke's gonna take this family heirloom and throw it off a cliff.
I was trying to get to not go to Episode 8.
But
I know,
every
but
time I see
we're
this
both
scene-
drinking and we're gonna get angry.
Every time I
And
see
then
this
it's gonna be
scene,
it's gonna be
I'm
like a
reminded-
Sex Pistols thing where we're gonna be throwing shit at my television. Okay, and I just bought this thing. You could see it's fucking 70 inches of 4K gloriousness.
This is such an important scene in the whole Star Wars thing, and Rian Johnson decides he's gonna stand over everything that makes Star Wars and take a gigantic shit on it by that one gesture.
All right,
Like
I
there was
know
a
you're getting me
million-
upset.
Million things he could have done, and he decided to throw that out. But it's symbolic because it's the beginning of the film, and it's him saying, "Fuck you! I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want." Fuck, 30 plus years.
I understand, but you're upsetting me.
Well, I'm sorry to do that.
This is a celebratory episode of Yaddle Chattle that we're doing. We're releasing. That means we will not have taken a Christmas vacation. That means we're allowed to miss a Yaddle in like fucking March or something, or April or whatever.
St. Patrick's Day. Wednesday or Thursday.
I will say this. Of all the Luke Skywalker hair, this is his best hair.
That was before he got into that car accident.
the car doesn't fuck with your hair. I don't know why they made his hair so short in Jedi. Very short.
I'm getting too old for this sort of thing.
I like mop top Luke. I like a little rock star Luke. And even in Jedi, in the last Jedi, he goes back to a little bit of he's an aging rock star. I like rock star Luke. See, this movie is so Luke to me. To me, this is Luke. Now, we did the Yaddle Chattle holiday special where we asked the question, what character do you identify with each movie? All right?
I can take you as far as
And for episode 4, I said, well, no, the question was, what do you identify most with Return of the Jedi? Jared said Luke Skywalker. I said Jabba the Hutt. I said Luke is episode 4. Star Wars. But since you didn't think, since you think Luke is a Jedi, who would you put in Star Wars then?
Your Starfleet
Whose movie it is?
Well,
Obi-Wan's.
really?
Yes.
And
Why?
no, hold on. I want to go. I want the why, but before we do that, let's finish it off. Whose movie is Empire Strikes? When I say the question is, when I say Empire Strikes Back, what character do you think of first?
Yoda.
Wow. Okay, so this does surprise me because in no 3 movies did you choose Vader. So because you didn't go with Luke in episode 4 and agree with me, you piece of shit, I thought for sure you would go Vader. But you go Obi-Wan. Interesting. But then I thought, okay, he's going to say Vader for Empire Strikes Back because it's fucking called The Empire Strikes Back. And he literally is like, fucking Luke, I'm your father. So it's crazy. You did not go Vader. So is Darth Vader
So if you said
the most important bad guy for you, or is it Palpatine? I'm talking original trilogy only, obviously. Not all time, because all time, obviously Palpatine, all 6 movies he was bad. I'm talking original trilogy. Who's a more important bad guy in your opinion?
I think that before Empire comes out, Vader is the bad guy.
Yeah. Oh, no doubt.
But when the Emperor is introduced, it changes the dynamic because you see that there's an even bigger piece of shit than Vader.
Even though they did reference Vader, I mean, the Emperor right here. This is when he says, the Emperor has disbanded everything. And again, we're showing why Tarkin is definitely number 2. He just said to Vader, release him. By the way, in that scene, I was too busy talking, but one of the chairs was empty. And they said that that was Krennic's chair.
Oh, okay.
That was the thinking. That Krennic is kind of like one of those guys, and that's what Gareth Edwards. I'll tell you, I mentioned to you I did show prep for this episode in the term of last night. I watched Rogue One. Gareth Edwards really does deserve credit. I know Tony Gilroy did the last third of the movie. Got it. He did the ending. But the first 2/3 of the movie are fantastic. And also, Gareth Edwards, he does set a lot of stuff up in a nice way. He does a good job of tying that movie to episode 4 big time.
Yeah.
He does. Little small thing. He does a great job.
I want to see that. Did you see his new movie, The Creator?
No, it's another one that kind of looks Star Wars-ish.
I want to see it. It looked really good.
Yeah. I like Gareth Edwards. I liked, what was the one that I liked? The one that he did. No, wait, Ryan Johnson did Looper. It's crazy. I love Looper, and I love both of
Knives Out.
those Knives Out movies. That's a thing. He can make 5 of those. I'm going to love those. Davey Mack Murder Mystery over here. Clue, Murder by Death, Gosford Park, whatever. I love, mansion murder mysteries. Whole bunch of rich people in a mansion, murder mystery. Give me that all day long.
Wait, Gosford Park is Robert Altman, right?
Yes, the British one. You have to talk louder.
Okay. MASH is still one of my favorites. And I usually have a very controversial take.
What? What is?
MASH is one of my favorite movies of all time. And
by Robert Altman.
Yes.
I was trying to say, we were talking about murder mysteries, but okay, Robert
Well,
Altman,
because
MASH. MASH the movie.
Yes. And I have the controversial take that MASH the movie...
Hold on, by the way, this fucking part scared me so much as a kid. Obviously, the needle.
Yeah.
But also the sound. When I was a kid, that sound combined with the needle disturbed me like there's no tomorrow. And that's why some of these movies, sometimes I think, George was way cooler with the respect he had for kids. He never dumbed it down or he never lessened it. That was scary.
No, actually, I think less is actually more. Everything is dark. The droid thing is dark. You see the needle. You see it's loaded with something.
Right, but it was scary, is my point. He didn't make it cuddly. He didn't make it a thing. He just showed Uncle Owen and Aunt Beru burned alive.
I just noticed this for the first time in 36 years of C-3PO throwing a Jawa,
Jawa?
into a fire.
That's the first time you noticed that?
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
I just noticed that.
Yeah, what's really amazing is why, because Obi-Wan Kenobi must have told him to do that, right? Because
Like, why else
3PO's
would
not
they
gonna.
burn Jawa bodies?
I think Kenobi is,
They're
you
gonna
know,
eat
doing
them?
it like a no. He's doing it out of respect, the funeral pyre for those Jawas. And don't forget, he had a relationship with Jawa. And by the way, actually, that's kind of cool. That sort of shows that he did have a relationship with Jawas that they showed in the Obi-Wan Kenobi series on Disney Plus. Because you're right, if he didn't care about Jawas, he'd be like, I don't fucking, let's just get the hell out of here before the Empire comes. But he's like, no, these are my friends. Let's give a funeral pyre for him.
Oh, all that mid-90s CGI. George is like, I can do all of this. Let me make another 3 films. And
You know, here's the main thing about the special editions. I need to if I could have it my way, we would have 48 minutes of Mos Eisley, just Luke and Ben going through the land speeder, and we would go through Mos Eisley for 48 minutes.
Cruising.
Just cruising, you know. Everyone knows I loved car racing in California. Did you know that?
Yes, everyone knows.
Have you heard that story?
Faster, more intense.
Did you know I got into a car crash? Does everyone know that one? How about the fact that John Dykstra is a fucking asshole? Does everyone know that story? Did everyone know? Hey, in case you didn't know, John Dykstra, the special effects supervisor who won an Oscar for this movie, this very movie that we're watching right here, John Dykstra, I fired his fucking ass. Yeah, I Stone Cold Steve Austin stunned his ass. And then Vince McMahoned him and said, "You're fired. Get out."
You know, you can't get the 77 cut.
I'm
at
George
all.
Lucas. This is now my director's commentary. Fuck Jared and David.
Understand how we got by those troops. I thought we were dead.
Anyway,
The boss can have a strong influence.
it's a good movie. You know, 20% of what was actually in my mind is what wound up on screen. I fucking hate this movie. I'm George Lucas. Peace out. I'm out of here.
Did you hear that Ron Howard said that?
What?
That George Lucas actually said that Star Wars Episode 4, George said that to him one time. It's like 20% of what was in my mind is what you saw in the movie. Oh, here we go, Cantina. And Ron Howard's like, seriously? He's like, yeah, it's about 20%. Just didn't have the technology.
I believe that.
It's fucking crazy. Here we go. One of the great songs in the history of movies. One of the most, I mean, come on.
My kid loves it. She was dancing. I sent that video to you of her dancing in it. So is that supposed to be Clancy Brown's character in The Mandalorian?
Not the character, but he is one of those people.
Okay. I wasn't sure if they were trying to tie that in. The way that, like, that bald guy is supposed to be, at the end of Jedi is supposed to be,
What?
Rex.
They'll have to wait outside.
Yeah, get out of here.
Much way up by the speed. We don't want to be trouble.
I possibly agree.
We don't want any droids. Which I thought was a great callback in Mandalorian Season 3, that most hated episode. Where
Yeah.
It's a droid bar now. I liked it. I thought it was a cute callback. They're just all drinking. They're all working stiffs. Pirates. They're just trying to, like, decompress after a shit day being on a sand planet. Oh, man. There's Chewie.
Chewbacca the Wookiee.
Now there's a walrus with a vagine for a mouth.
Like, sorry.
I don't like you either.
You just watch yourself. We're
The
wanted
wanted man,
men.
you know.
I have the death sentence on.
So,
I'll be careful.
obviously Rogue One, they popped up in that one, and I enjoyed that. I did not think that was. I actually thought that was a fun little Easter egg that completely made sense to me, because he does say we're wanted men, we're wanted on 12 systems, So that obviously means that Evazan and Buttface, what's his actual name again? Ponda Baba?
And Doctor something.
Dr. Evazan and Ponda Baba, right?
I guess.
I can't believe it. I think that's it. Those are the names. Dr. Evazan and Ponda Baba.
Where do you think these names... Do you think there's like a namer?
No, George
comes up with these names?
So they said that George would come up with almost all the names, and then once he got sick and tired of it, he'd give it to, like, you come up with some names. So that's why, like, and then people would just, like, be giving a shout out to, like, their favorite 7th grade math teacher and scramble up their names. You know? But George would do that.
So where does Ben come from?
Oh, well, I mean, that's just a name. It's a kindly name. You want a nice name. I mean, let's not look so hard into it. There he is. Come on. Introduction to Han Solo. Forget about that.
You've never heard of the Millennium Falcon?
Should
I have? It's a ship that made the Kessel run in less than 12 parsecs. I run Imperial starships, not the local bulk cruisers, mind you. I'm talking about the big Carillion ships now.
Whoa, okay.
She's fast enough for you, old man.
Let's not brag.
I mean, that's what he does.
Myself, the boy.
That's true.
2 droids. And no questions asked.
What is it?
Han Solo is dressed like a...
We'd like to avoid any Imperial entanglements.
Come on. Where are we? What are we doing? What kind of scene is this?
He's a pirate.
Are you fucking kidding?
10,000, all in advance.
He's supposed to be a pirate.
No, he's not.
He's a smuggler.
Wrong. Yeah, I know he's a smuggler, bro.
But who's gonna fly?
Where are we? What are we doing?
We're at Tatooine.
Where in Tatooine?
We're at a Mos Eisley bar.
What's the cantina?
A bar.
What is it? It's a Star Wars version of
17.
A tavern?
a what? Louder,
like a
please.
sailor.
Don't be quiet.
It's like a dockside tavern.
We'll leave as soon
He's
as
supposed to be a sailor.
Docking Bay 94.
A sailor?
Yeah.
Boy, you suck at this.
What is it then?
Wild West Saloon, and in comes your classic gunfighter type, which is why he's wearing a stereotypical cowboy's outfit. All he needs legitimately is a hat. He's wearing a shirt with a vest. He's literally dressed like Shane.
Oh, I didn't notice that.
You must talk loud. I can't. I'm losing my voice.
All right.
You said you were going to fucking yell for this
I'm
whole
gonna
episode.
yell. I'm gonna eat some chips. I'm gonna yell. All right, so let's settle this once and for all.
There you go.
Han shot first, yes or yes?
Yes. No. Han shot only. These fucking dumb Star Wars nerds chose the wrong hashtag. They should have never said Han shot first. They should have said Han shot only. Because Han being the only one...
No, because...
Maybe they don't even understand.
Greedo does shoot.
Not in the original. He didn't get a shot off.
I think that's the point, though, is Han shot first. Like, he was able to pull the shot off before Greedo did.
No, see, that's the thing. Is that with Greedo getting a shot off, even just getting a shot off, okay, you can defend Han and say, well, he was just faster. In the original, Greedo never shoots. Han, under the chair, blows him away.
So,
no one's got any issue with it.
No.
It just seems like it's like when the good guy does take the sand, like Indiana Jones, when he takes the sand and throws it in the Nazi's eyes and then punches him. Does anyone have a problem with Indiana Jones taking sand, throwing it in a Nazi's eyes and punching him? Of course not.
No, I want him to be a little, like, he's supposed to be a rogue.
That's why Greedo's shooting it all. Regardless of whether it was Greedo shooting second, first, it's the same time. Greedo should have never shot. Because that diminishes that cool bad boy image. I mean, that's a gray area move. That's I think this guy's a good guy. I mean, he's helping out Luke and Ben, but he just shot that alien, and the alien never shot. He just blew him away. That's what made it cool. Greedo never gets a shot off. People have forgotten that because George has changed it twice.
He retconned it, yes.
Twice?
Twice?
First, it was Greedo shot first. Now he retconned it into the shoe at the same time.
Really?
Okay, so in case people don't know, in the original, Greedo never shoots. That's why it's better.
Yeah.
Louder!
I like it. So is that the same
Where's
droid?
your beer?
Is that supposed to be the same droid from, I think...
Get a little fucking Jack Daniels.
Oh, no. I haven't turned to look, so... In fact, I'm going to pull you and use the bathroom.
Jared's going to the bathroom, everyone. That's okay, I got my friend here. How are you, R2? R2? Wake up, we're on the air. Oh, Jared, you're going to miss the CG Jabba scene. CG Jabba. I thought his eyes didn't look good, and I didn't understand why he was so green. Although I guess, you know what? It's a couple of years before the events of Return of the Jedi. Maybe he got sickly because he was way more yellow. I felt yellow, mustard yellow. Like the back of him is not like yellow and brown. He's not green in the back. That was my only issue. Was the greenness? What are we doing there? I guess he had some green. He's way too green there.
But I got a nice, easy charter now. Pay you back, plus a little extra.
Okay, Davy Mac hot take. Except for the fact that Jabba's too green, I don't mind this. I don't. I recognize that it's pretty bad. I do. But I have to tell you, I get vintage Harrison Ford. So, for a very selfish reason, as Harrison Ford is one of my all-time favorite actors, if I can get me a couple extra minutes of Han Solo, are you kidding?
The ship's as fast as it's supposed to.
Yeah.
We ought to do well.
Sign me up. Ba, 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 ba. I love this guy's language too. The whole. You know, let me just tell you something here. I don't know why everyone sees the Millennium Falcon and Luke says, "What a piece of junk."
She may not look like much, but she's got it where it counts, kid. I made a lot
What
of
a
sense
fucking
about
brat!
it.
That's what I would say if I was Han Solo.
You'll just get on board.
What a piece of junk! What a fucking brat!
It does look like a shitbox.
No, it doesn't. If I saw the Millennium Falcon, I would think it looks good.
Look at it. It's got a big blaster mark in it.
Well, no, but they can't hear you if you're not in front of the
Ah!
microphone. Oh, what did you do?
Nothing.
Did you hit your head on the what?
Oh, my shoulder.
All right, give us Jedi Jared's all-time best Millennium Falcon moments ever.
This is it right here. The first
Number one?
Yeah, because you got to think this is the first time you see in Star Wars the hyperspace jump. What?
That shows that you're inebriated. You just can't even fucking think of anything. There's no... Yes, this is great. But obviously, number one is the asteroid belt in Empire Strikes Back with the Millennium Falcon. I was thinking you were going to go with other stuff, like, for instance, Millennium Falcon attack on Death Star 2 in Return of the Jedi, Rey and Finn. Their Millennium Falcon thing in Episode 7 was awesome. No, don't hate on everything.
I'm not
Sequel
hating on
trilogy.
everything in
That
sequel
ain't fair.
trilogy. I'm not hating on everything sequel trilogy. It's just that this is so iconic because this
Yeah, but
is,
that Rey Finn Millennium Falcon chase in Episode 7 was tremendous. I'm sorry. Awesome.
I mean, the Kessel
Solo
Run. The
Kessel,
Kessel
Run. Solo Kessel Run.
but on it, like, to have such a, like,
But you just said this was number one, you stupid idiot.
because for me, this is such a, like, seeing
You're
this-
lying.
I'm not lying.
All of the ones that we just mentioned, you know you like more than this.
No, I don't. Because Because that was the first time I've ever seen something.
Have you been to Disney World or Disneyland and done the Millennium Falcon ride?
No.
Oh my God.
Governor talking. I should expect.
My child's not old enough to go to Disney World.
I know. You're hurting me.
How am
You're
I
hurting the Yaddle heads.
No, I'm not. I'm just hurting you.
Charming to the last.
You're hurting them.
Don't know how hard.
No, I'm not.
You have to go
Terminate your life.
get
Yeah.
your fucking
The responsibility yourself.
employers to do a trip there as like some employee bonding exercise.
No. Take my kid there when she's 4 or 5 so she
No
can
star
remember it.
system will dare oppose the Emperor now.
So you are gonna go.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
How old is little baby Leia right now?
She's a year and a half.
Not after we demonstrate the power of this station. In a way, you had determined the choice.
2028,
that will be
maybe?
destroyed first.
Yeah.
Since you are reluctant to provide us with the location of the
All right.
base, I have chosen to
Hey,
take
listen.
this station's destructive
Here's the
power
one
on
issue.
our home planet
It's
of
it's
Earth.
always weird to have an even number. Excuse me, an odd number of people go to Disneyland, and it would just be you, your wife, and your baby.
No, it's
So
gonna
you-
go-
you-
I mean, it's
it-
gonna be an odd number no matter what.
So no, here's my point. Davey Max coming with you. Us four.
Oh.
Me, your wife,
And my
you,
parents.
your baby,
My parents.
and your parents. Us 6.
Hopefully, maybe. Here's hoping my brother's supposed to get married next year.
No,
that
no,
maybe
no,
I'll
no,
have a
no,
kid.
no. It's getting too big. It's
No,
getting too big. No!
It's my
I'm calling the shots.
It's my
No,
fucking
no,
family.
no. I know, but I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I
I'm
gotta
not
take the
taking-
reins on Yaddle Chattle. I gotta take the reins on this sometimes.
No, you're not.
Yes, I do.
No,
Yes, I
you're
do.
not.
It's us 6.
You are
It's
not
gonna be very fun and
accompanying
intimate.
My family to Disney.
I am coming with your family. I'll hang out with your fucking parents, and then
Oh my
you
God.
3 do your
You
thing.
will not want to hang out with my parents.
No, I mean us 6 will always go to the park together. But I'm saying you need some private time or something like that. You know, you do that. You give us the baby.
Oh,
the baby, and your parents. Us 4.
I got a great story about Jedi training. So, in high school, the kids I was friends with had this whole game called Get Jedi Training, where they took like a little like piece of pad carpet. You know, like how cars have like the
Get on with your exercises.
little pad on the bottom.
Right.
Right? You'd stand on that with a ski pole, and people would throw tennis balls at you. And you'd have to like knock them off.
That's awesome.
And that was what we called Jedi training.
That's awesome.
So
Are your feet on the couch? I mean, on the table.
Sorry.
Well, no, I don't care. Except there's a microphone
Okay.
there. Well, you're probably causing thunderous, because as you were telling the story, your feet were getting all crazy. I don't care if you put them on the couch even, but not next to the microphone.
Fine.
Habits not wise, said a Wookiee.
But sir, nobody worries about upsetting a drawer.
Here's what you gotta do. One of these little ones.
No.
Small.
No.
For Yaddle heads.
I haven't turned. I'm not looking.
I see your point, sir.
Even though marijuana is legal in New Jersey, I'm excited for these tobacco pipes. That's what it is.
Ironically enough, I had a friend named Luke.
Luke.
Kerstetter.
He's gonna sue your ass now.
No, he's not.
You just called him an asshole.
No, I didn't call him an
Live
asshole.
on Yaddle Chattle.
I did not. But he probably agreed. Shout out to Luke and Brandon and Emerson and Kevin Hool. Shout out to everyone at MTHS class of 2005.
Amazing weapons are no match for a good blaster at your side, kid.
You don't believe in the Force, do you?
Kid,
From one side of this galaxy to the other,
Listen.
a lot of strange stuff.
get off my ass.
Anything to make me believe there's one all-powerful force.
I've seen a lot of crazy shit,
There's no mystical energy field control.
including my former girlfriend,
It's all
Kira.
simple tricks and
She used to make shit float and stuff. And I was like, that fucking bitch is nuts. But I don't know, kid. I don't believe in any of that mystical juju. I've seen a lot of weird things. I've been into Kessel Run. You don't even know what that is? I don't believe in the Force, though. Even though Kira apparently has something magical with her.
Isn't it ironic that he plays like characters who don't believe in supernatural stuff, yet somehow
That happens constantly.
continuously happens, and then the difference is
That's true.
Han Solo accepts it, but Indiana Jones, after seeing a 1,000+ year old knight, seeing like a guy get his heart ripped out with his bare hands, and the Ark of the Spirits
No,
coming out of the Ark.
I
and
disagree with this.
In my experience,
He goes, I saw a lot of.
I feel like in Raiders he was definitely a doubting Thomas, but I think in Last Crusade he wasn't as much.
No, but he goes back to being a doubting Thomas in Dial of Destiny. He's like, I've seen a lot of things, and it's not so much what you believe in, but how hard you believe it. And it's like,
well, no, that's a positive. I took that actually as a statement that he has faith. See, that's interesting. We interpreted that in different ways.
She lied to us.
She lied.
he's saying some like crazy fucking shit.
What the fuck happened here, Chewie? You put in the wrong coordinates, you stupid fucking ape. What the?
He's a dog.
Chewie.
Hey,
I know he's a dog. I know. That's why but I wanted him to be calling him an ape like in a derogatory way.
There's another ship coming in. Maybe they know what happened.
Uh-oh.
No, it's a short range fighter. Are any bases around here? Where did it come from?
Maybe it came from the base. I just said there's no bases around here. Well,
Came from that moon. That's no moon.
that's too big. That base isn't the moon. That moon isn't the base. Or that. Uh-oh.
He must have gotten lost in part of a convoy or something.
Well, he ain't gonna be around long enough to tell anybody about us.
What are the odds of that, Luke? He must have gotten lost.
Before he gets there. He's almost in range.
By the way, I never liked that George said small. That he wrote. That he's heading for that small moon. I think moon is just sufficient. You don't want to lessen the Death Star. That's the wrestling in me. Don't lessen something. So I always thought he should have just said moon. Moon sounds cool. He's heading for that moon. But he's heading for that small moon? No. It's the fucking Death Star. Don't like that. George, of all the things you could have CGI that shit next time. Or silence the word small. Please. It's like a curse word to my ears. It's the fucking Death Star. It's massive. I don't want to have the word small and Death Star remotely in the same fucking paragraph.
But isn't it smaller in comparison to, say, the forest moon of Endor?
I don't know that to be true. And by the way, because I did my due diligence, like I said, and watch Rogue One, they play it like it's big. They play it like it's a very large thing. It's not small.
Because the whole thing is that the Starkiller base in Episode 7 is the size of a planet.
It is a planet. They churned a planet into a Death Star. That's the difference. Look at that big hole right there. A little dangerous, no?
Yes.
Fucking one wrong step.
I'm sure
What's the point of a fucking 20 foot by 40 fucking foot huge fucking hole?
It's an elevator.
Okay, well, close it. When not in use, close it.
You see?
Okay. It took him a long time. And no, it doesn't even... The stand is like tiny fraction of the whole... I question this engineering, Lord Vader. Don't blame Vader for that. It was my decision. I thought it was going to be a hot tub at first. I told him put in a huge hot tub. And they said, Palpatine, not smart to put the hot tub near the door, the garage door of the Death Star. You'll be very cold in the hot tub. So I said, okay. Repurpose it into an elevator.
So he senses Obi-Wan, but he doesn't sense Luke.
He didn't know Luke. He didn't know Luke. No, he didn't. He thought Padme died. This feels right to me. I don't think George got that one wrong. He thought Padme died. Palpatine convinced him. Palpatine may have killed Padme for all we know. I still think there's a chance, just through the fucking dark side and shit, that he killed Padme.
With a broken
and
heart.
then fucking lies. Yeah, but that's because the broken heart shit never added up. So I think
You're breaking my heart.
Or Palpatine remotely kills her. And then lies. Lies to Anakin, you killed her. So he turns bad, and truly evil. He becomes a slave. And he had that all concocted. And because of that, I do believe Anakin or / Vader would have believed that and said she's dead and wouldn't have thought the kids would have survived. Knew she was pregnant, of course, but had no thought that there was any survivors.
I mean, we clearly know Anakin and Vader has no problem killing kids.
What's the...
Just saying. Just saying. Just saying.
TK421, why aren't you at your post? TK421, do you copy?
Why? How about this? Why don't you get off my back? I'm taking a piss. That's what I would say. Hey, can a fucking stormtrooper take a fucking piss around here? Take TK425 saying F you.
I'll see what I can do.
How about that?
But they're right here. This scene here very much reminds me of Planet of the Apes. Like those quick cuts.
You just fucking criticized me for calling Chewie an ape.
No, but the way that was all cut, that was very much Planet of the Apes. Not him being an ape.
We found the computer outlet, sir.
I gotta tell you, of all the science fiction movies I think inspired Star Wars, I do not think Planet of the Apes, nor their cuts, inspired.
There's only one person who can answer that.
Who?
Marsha.
Paul Hirsch. Ever hear of him? He fucking edited Star Wars.
I thought Marsha did.
Along with Paul Hirsch, who is the actual editor of Star Wars.
Oh, Marsha didn't do it.
Marsha did. And Marsha, didn't Paul Hirsch and Marsha both pick up Oscars for that? Maybe. You know who Paul Hirsch is. He's the guy, he's in that ILM guy. Who, he's a diminutive little guy.
I always liked editing. It was like my favorite thing.
You remind me of Paul Hirsch. You're like the Paul Hirsch of Yaddle Chattle.
Thanks.
What? Hold on. You take over. Jared time now.
Oh, it's my time?
Yeah. I gotta get a beer.
I got you another beer. You finished that already?
I guess there's a little bit left, but I gotta get another one. I gotta get a backup beer.
Backup beer?
Listen, movies
No, it's...
Why didn't you give any ideas? Well, anything's better than just hanging around waiting for him.
I just, Oh, I have to entertain people? Jesus fucking Christ.
He says I found her and keeps repeating she's here.
She's here.
Who? Who is he found?
The princess.
Princess Leia.
Leia.
Princess? She's here?
Princess.
Where is she?
Princess, what's going on?
Jesus, we both now.
That's your wall, pal.
I know. Shout out to Jay Moore for the OG Christopher Walken impression. We were just having this conversation.
Yeah.
He should sue people.
Who, Christopher Walken?
Jay Moore for inventing the Christopher Walken impression, because everyone just does Jay Moore's Christopher Walken impression.
I know. My kid loves good.
I'm getting sued now by Jay Moore for just saying that. Just saying I know.
A few minutes ago you said you didn't want to just wait here to be captured. Now all you want to do is stay?
I don't know. I read my...
No one did the Christopher Walken before Jay Moore.
Really? No one did?
Really? No one. No.
It's dead on, though.
Yeah, he did it on Saturday Night Live, and it was one of the things that was over, and no one did it. But then he continued to, like, he would get hired by The Simpsons, or hired by Family Guy, or hired by this.
Or when he did it on Opie and Anthony, he referred to a 6-foot-tall redheaded Chinese man. I thought he was actually referencing you, but it was like way before you were involved. He's like, you could go to Chinatown if you're Chinese, down on your luck, wash dishes, go to a cockfight.
Put these on you.
You're never on the outs as a Chinaman, unless you're 6 foot tall and got red hair.
I think I know what he has in mind.
I mean, okay, and so I do want to say that's Jared doing a Jay Moore impression of a comedy bit.
Of Christopher Walken.
Before we get kicked off of YouTube
Hope they don't have blasters.
for fucking racial comments, you stupid idiot.
It's literally what he says. You can probably
Yeah, I
get the
know,
clip on,
but that's why we don't do those fucking things on Yaddle.
Okay.
By the way,
So some of our most popular tales from satellite are the ones shitting on Earl.
no, I know.
Oh, I'm supposed to drink this?
Oh, come on. Here's your Coca-Cola. You have to take a swig.
No, I'm going to do it with the Pepsi Zero.
All right, here we go. You have to do one. Just one at least. And I feel like you're doing it now. We got this is like exactly midway point.
Is it really?
Yeah. Probably a little bit past halfway. Now that I think about it. That was nice. Good for you. Ladies and gentlemen, that was a swig. I'm impressed. You know what? 10 points.
Thank you.
10 fucking points. That was not expected.
Thank you, Mr. Champion.
I mean, I said take a you fucking shut a lot down there, bro.
No, I didn't. I took a swig.
That was fantastic. All right. Now, the one thing about this that I told you I absolutely love is the person who did that on YouTube, and I'm sorry, I should give you credit, but it's one of those things that I have my own playlist on YouTube. It's a private playlist for me. It's called Things Dave wants to watch when he's fucked up at 3 a.m. As opposed to the public playlist, which is the 3 a.m. Davey Mac playlist. So the difference is
things you make versus things you want to
I
watch.
make movies sometimes when I'm really fucked up at 3 a.m.
Yeah, I know. They're really good.
And
I encourage you to do those more.
I've made a playlist out of that. Every single one of those movies on the 3 a.m. Davey's fucked up playlist. They've all been made when I'm very fucked up. That's the only rule. I can't fake it. Can't be sober. The thing that wound up on the Davey Mac 3 a.m. playlist, that I like to watch, Obi-Wan Kenobi Darth Vader lightsaber duel from this movie extended.
Like they fixed it up, they like retooled it. I've seen it before. I've seen it on Instagram.
Fantastic.
It is. I've seen a lot of like Superman versus Darth Vader, Goku versus Darth Vader.
Yeah, but fuck all that shit. I'm talking about
yeah, I
New
saw
Hope.
the extended
They
CGI
extended it, and yeah, they got I think just a couple stunt doubles or you know.
It looks great.
And it looks great, and go check it out.
Thank you. How are you?
I've liked it.
Negative. We have a reactor leak here now. Give us a few minutes to lock it down. Largely very dangerous.
Who is this? What's your operating number?
This part is
Conversation anyway.
the whole boring conversation anyway. I love that line so much. It's possible he delivered it too fast.
That's the best take they got.
Boring conversation anyway.
Short for a stormtrooper.
Huh? Old uniform.
I'm Luke Skywalker. I'm here to rescue you. I'm here to rescue you. I've got your R2 unit. I'm here with Ben Kenobi.
Ben Kenobi?
See, now Obi-Wan makes a lot more sense.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. What makes you think so?
A tremor in the Force. The last time I felt it was in the presence of my old master.
Surely he must be dead by now.
Don't underestimate the Force.
The Jedi are extinct. Their fire has gone out of the universe. You, my friend, are all the...
I gotta tell you.
Yes.
Peter Cushing, I wish he had survived.
He was old.
Put all sections on alert.
But you know, he didn't die before Empire Strikes Back, right? I don't think Peter Cushing died until the 90s. Go ahead, look it up. I'll fucking do it now that you're being a fucking jerk.
I'll goggle it.
No, but I mean, do you think that George... Nah, yeah, he needed to kill some... No, you know what? George is right. Because Vader doesn't die.
No, because he was in the...
So you need someone big to die.
No, he died in 94.
94? I thought so.
Yeah, but remember, he's on the Death...
Face.
He's on the Death Star.
Face. I know where he is. What I'm saying was... I love Tarkin. I'm a big Tarkin guy. And I was thinking, was it necessary to kill him in this? Could we have gotten Tarkin as well in all 3 movies? I know. That's what I'm throwing out there. But then, exactly, the Death Star exploding, yeah, you probably need a big bad, in other words, to die. And you're not going to kill Vader, so killing Tarkin gives people that personal satisfaction. Good, that fucking Tarkin guy with the needles and Leia's eyeballs, like she's Alex from Clockwork Orange, by the way. That was fucked up, Tarkin. She ain't Alex from Clockwork Orange. She's a senator.
Yeah, but she's out of a job and a planet.
Listen, it's difficult to necessarily go down a garbage chute. But where else are you going? Just go. I always thought Luke's head first dive was a little dangerous. I was always a little nervous by that.
So does Han. Han does a head dive too.
Yeah,
and they both magically
exactly
wind up on their behinds.
Yeah.
I didn't get that part.
What?
That's
What
like,
part?
It's blaster trip. Or magnetically sealed.
Wait, first of all, speak louder.
You're
doing it again.
Okay, fine.
Jesus fuck. Don't make me give you another fucking a pull.
No, I'm fine.
What but then, like, you know.
I will talk louder.
God bless you. What is your question? It's magnetically sealed.
Yeah.
It's magnetized.
Ah, got it.
If you shoot the fucking laser at cement, it's going to go into the cement. If it's magnetically sealed, it's going to bounce around like it's rubber.
Got it.
Jesus fucking Christ. How many times have you seen this movie?
I've lost count.
You might be the first. This feels like it's only your 3rd time.
I've been watching this film, God knows how many times I've seen it on USA or Channel 11 or HBO. I feel like I've watched it more times on Channel 11 though.
I gotta tell you, this creature rocks, but I mean, mainly for that eyeball. And it's weird. The last time you heard us on the Yaddle Chattle holiday special, I brought up how much I love the Mandalorian season 3 episode where Mando went down into that weird thing and he got, snatched up by that spider robot alien creature that was just one eyeball. He reminded me just of that. Reminded me just of that guy.
Spider Grievous.
Yeah, and it looked just like that. And I say that in a complimentary way.
He's dead.
They definitely gave up on Luke pretty quick. They were like, well, I guess that's it for him.
It's going somewhere else.
It had to get out of there because the walls were moving. That's why it let Luke go. Those things are supposed to be huge. Have you ever seen what those things look like? The eyeballs are like squid, the end of their squid tentacles, but then they have big bodies. Obviously they can stand there. So you would imagine that those little eyeball things are just him, but there's like a pool back further.
Jesus Christ.
I'd be doing something with my gun, I think. And I know it's magnetically sealed, but couldn't we find maybe... There has to be hinges or something.
They're mad. They're heading to the prison level. If you hurry, you might catch them.
I mean, listen, this is what I say all the time. C-3PO, highly underrated hero in the Star Wars galaxy. Hero.
Isn't the whole point is the heroes come in all sizes?
All sizes and shapes. And that's my point of why Jar Jar isn't so horrible. It's because Jar Jar fits into this mold. 3PO, Ewok, hell. If you're a original trilogy person, Yoda. Because Yoda was totally unexpected. We thought Yoda was just this little fucking goblin freak who was like just gonna be annoying Luke until we got to some fucking badass like guy who kind of looked like Obi-Wan, but maybe his hair was longer. That's what I was expecting.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's what I was expecting as a kid. I was expecting Empire Strikes Back, like, okay, Yoda is gonna be like Obi-Wan, but like Gandalf, like the hair's gonna be longer.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this fucking little troll is obviously gonna be your guide, Luke, so don't be a dick to him.
You couldn't help it, he's just a boy.
And then all of a sudden he's like, uh-oh.
Where could they be?
That's Yoda.
Use the comm link. Oh my.
You know, that really... Give George credit. 2 twists in that one.
Well, Yoda...
That Yoda twist is underrated now that I think about it. That's an underrated Star Wars twist. Because I'm telling you, as a kid, I had... First time I saw it, no way! That can't be Yoda. It's a fucking little weirdo frog goblin. A froblin, if you will.
Well, that's the whole point of when he gives that monologue. He's like, judge me by my size, do you? You know, my ally is the Force. Like, I don't need to be a big fucking dude to push shit around.
It's not a bad point. You finally made a good point for a change. You did, 3PO.
I mean,
Let's
it was actually R2 that did all the work.
You did it! Yeah, that's true. R2 was like, what about me? Really, it was me. In fact, 3PO forgot the comm link. Otherwise, it wouldn't have even had to be that close of a call. This part is so fucking cool looking, and it was great. It was
matte painting.
It was amazing to see on the ILM. Again, if you haven't seen the Industrial Light and Magic documentary, you're nuts. Light and Magic, the ILM story on Disney Plus. But yeah, he still was raised though, and quite frankly, even more than I would have thought. They were like, "Oh yeah, it was only a platform raised 6 feet off the ground." Like, actually, like if this old timer like fell off,
yeah,
would he like break a hip?
But that's like the point that I always continuously make about like practical versus CGI, is that you could sense that there was a certain amount of stakes. If everything is green screen, it takes the stakes away.
Let's get one thing straight.
Yeah, but I mean, it's still a trick. It's again,
Oh, no,
it's only 6 feet.
I totally get that.
It was the CG of its time.
But
It was a matte painting.
that is camera effects
and a matte painting.
And matte painting that create that. It's not computer generated. It's art.
The matte painting legitimately is art.
I'm not taking anything away from CGI. I think well-placed CGI is great.
You know what's interesting
but
though?
If they shoot an entire fucking movie,
well, how about this? Does anyone even do matte? No one does matte paintings anymore.
Probably not, because it's...
No, wouldn't that be interesting? Do you think that The Mandalorian ever does that or no?
No.
The only reason why I asked that is because we do know one thing that's cool that they do.
The volume.
Which is retro. No, dummy. The volume is everything you're talking about. Green screen. I'm talking about like old school stuff that they do. They make models and use camera effects with with ships. They try to do as much as possible with actual models of ships and do that in the exact same way that they did models and stuff with ships in these ones. And because that was important to Favreau, he thought those ships play an important part. And
they do.
If you do CG all the time, people can tell. And so we got to do the model philosophy with ships. So he does old school with ships. Lots of models.
And
that's fucking cool.
That is great. Look at this scene.
And it does look good.
It's all matte painted.
It is crazy that this was done in really 1976. I mean, the movie comes out in 77, but I guess it was completed in 77, so I'll say that. But seriously.
That's beautiful. And you wouldn't know it was a matte painting unless you saw ILM
47 years ago. It's insane. It took me that long to do that mathematic problem, by the way. I paused for a long time because I couldn't think of the number. Because I was 2024. I'm going to chalk this up to 2024. If that's okay with you, you fucking jerk. I know you're going to quibble.
I'm not. We're basically there.
So if it's 2024, 47 years. 47 years? When I was a kid, let's say 10 years old, in 1987, 47 years ago would have been 1940. We legitimately are talking Citizen Kane for me.
Yeah.
So, as a kid, I could not watch Citizen Kane. Now, as an adult, I can because I've gotten into Orson Welles mainly from a visual standpoint, though. He was very much ahead of his time in terms of visuals. Scorsese before Scorsese. But, as a kid, Citizen Kane? No. I mean, we're literally talking about the same thing. It's amazing this movie was made 47 years ago, is what I'm saying. Amazing.
Citizen Kane wasn't made for kids. This was made for kids.
I know. What I'm saying? How?
I don't think George...
This movie holds up.
I don't think George intended it I think he was expecting a big, kids movie that kids would go and see it. I don't think he was expecting, my dad was a teenager, and my Uncle Terrence took him to see this movie and being blown away by it. I don't think that they were expecting...
And older! Listen!
I don't think he was expecting adults to have
James Cameron was in his mid-20s and saying he had a happy life. He was happy to be a truck driver until he saw Star Wars, and he told his wife the next day, I'm quitting my job and getting into movies, because he had stories in mind. He had a dream of the Terminator. And so after he saw Star Wars, he goes, oh my God, that story is now possible. I'm getting into movies. So, it didn't just even affect kids, teenagers. Adults were I'm quitting my job. James Cameron's one of them.
He wasn't working. I thought that he was working on... So is that when he went to go work for,
Corman? It was right after that. Yep.
Wow.
Look it up. You won't see anything pre-Star Wars with James Cameron, Corman.
Oh, wow.
Still is a badass fight, though, for an old guy and stuff. And I do think that this was more of a stalemate. I don't necessarily feel that Obi-Wan was giving his all in this fight. Do you? I mean, I'm saying, let's... Now that we have the prequel.
That's why I think this is Obi-Wan's movie, because this is his last ride. This is his last adventure.
And by the way, some of that shit is new, obviously. Like, a lot of that stuff is actually new.
But that's why I say this is Obi-Wan's movie, because it's his last ride.
Do you think Obi-Wan Kenobi was outmatched because he's clearly an older gentleman?
I don't know.
Stop kicking. If you're going to put your feet up, will you just put them up lightly?
Yeah, sure. You see, right here, that's when he's like, fuck it. We could keep this going.
He's sacrificing to become a Force spirit to help out Luke, you stupid jerk. What? Wait, you think that Obi-Wan... Time out. You think that Obi-Wan Kenobi stopped fighting because he thought he was outmatched?
No.
Or because he thought he was going to go into triple overtime? He's like, I want to avoid triple overtime, so I'm just going to stop fighting?
I don't know if he was outmatched. Look, the minute he's dead, he's already a Force ghost.
Yeah, no shit. That's why he sacrificed himself. He had learned the secret already from Qui-Gon. Hello. And even before the prequel trilogy, as a kid, that's exactly what I felt. I didn't know Qui-Gon, but I felt like he had outsmarted Darth Vader and knew, even as a kid, with my noble sacrifice and Luke's escape, I will become one with the Force and then be able to help him in his next immediate adventure. 100%. See, that smile is everything.
Yeah.
That Obi-Wan Kenobi Alakir smile
Because he realizes...
says, I know something you don't know.
Oh, I thought that, like, the smile is like, this is the moment I've been waiting for my whole life.
Same thing, exactly. No, we're not off. Not off. It could be exactly that. This is that time.
This is like...
This is my moment of sacrifice.
Which is why I think this is his movie.
I mean, it's not the worst thing you've said. I mean, you're starting to make me lean towards that a little bit. And don't forget, I'm a massive Obi-Wan guy.
Because remember, it's help me Obi-Wan
Also
Kenobi.
a massive Luke guy.
You're my only
And
hope.
I'm a massive Vader guy and I'm a massive Palpatine guy.
So, it fits.
So I don't know what to do.
Here's the thing. It fits with the fact that A, she says at the beginning, Obi-Wan, you're my only hope. Obi-Wan, is like setting everything up. He's like, I knew your father, hands him the heirloom.
Oh, fuck. I gotta get some paper towel.
Jesus Christ. He's setting everything up.
But don't talk to me. Yeah, talk to my hair.
As a puppet master, he knows that the end is near for him because he's an old man.
Okay.
This is his last ride, his last adventure.
Yes.
And by giving Luke the lightsaber, by buying them time, therefore there is a new hope.
Yeah.
So that's why it's Obi-Wan's movie, because he sets everything up.
Fair. All right, crisis averted, I think. I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. That was good. All right, hold on. Be right back.
And that's our theme song, folks. Here they come. See, I'd put this in the top 5 of Millennium Falcon scenes. Because this is kind of like what we can really see what the ship could do.
Top 5 what? Top 5 what?
Scenes of Millennium Falcon. Them taking out the...
Yeah! No. I got on such a quick little thing that I was thinking about that, but I forgot it. But that's why I say that your whole thing is total bullshit. That your favorite, your most iconic Falcon scene is them pulling out slowly from
No, it's
From the Tatooine fucking hangar bay?
It's them.
That's you're lying though to the Yaddle heads. That scene.
No, the first time they jumped to hyperspace. That is.
You're lying.
I'm not lying.
Because
I'm not lying.
This part demonstrates how badass the Falcon is. We didn't know about these fucking guns. And now we know it's guns and all this kind of shit. And that's when you go, okay, this is one badass little fucking chip over here.
Ugh.
Your friend is quite a mercenary. I wonder if he really cares about anything. Or anybody.
I care. I care. I care, you fucking bitch. Hon, what do you think of her? Do you think she's a bitch? Because I care. And then she's like, assumed I didn't care. But like, the fucking bitch. Well, kid, you keep calling her a bitch, you're not gonna get a...
What do you think? You think a princess and a guy like me?
No! No, you fucking piece of shit. Don't you dare.
Talk about my sister like that.
Hit on my sister. Now,
it's so weird.
Hot take, plenty was good with special editions. Because plants looked way better. In the originals, I mean, the plants looked okay. The plants are much better, much fuller, much richer, much better Star Wars. There's better details.
Do you think that Disney actually has the 77 cut, or do you think that's like in Lucas's like? I imagine an office with like model cars and lots of pictures of like family and friends and adventures.
Where'd Luke get that parka from, by the way?
That's a poncho.
I mean, I'm sorry, poncho.
We have no time for Star Wars, Commander. He was using information in this R2.
Where did he get it?
Well, it's cold in a desert planet. He probably always had it on him.
This isn't fucking Tatooine, you fucking moron.
No, it's a hangar.
It's Yavin.
Yeah, it's probably cold.
My point is, he just was wearing a stormtrooper outfit, and now he's got that thing, and that thing looks like it's from Tatooine. That is my point. But this ain't Tatooine. It's Yavin and Jungle Planet.
Yeah, he had on that speeder. He had a bag of his shit because he had to leave home. We just don't ever see him take the bag with him.
All right.
He clearly packed a bag of his shit because he knew he wasn't coming home.
The battle station is heavily shielded and carries a firepower greater than half the
I love this guy.
Its defenses are designed around a direct, large-scale assault. A small
Look at this guy.
fighter should be able to penetrate.
This guy looks like a perfect cross between Santa Claus and Hanukkah Harry. So he'd be great for all religions, for two religions. He does. No, I'm saying that in a kindly way. He's both. Leia, that is what I know. George, fix that. George, you need to fix two things. You need to remove the small from when Luke says small's moon, and you need to remove Leia.
All these guys are so English. They're just very English looking.
But this guy sounds American to me.
Leads directly to the reactor system. A precise hit will start a chain reaction, which should.
I think he's American.
Yeah, but all the extras are English.
But you're right.
Like that guy right there with the beetle haircut. That guy is English.
That's impossible, even for a computer. It's not impossible. I used to bullseye womp rats in my T-16 back.
Guys, like, what the fuck are womp rats, you little fucking weirdo? Do you know that I'm a soldier? I'm like Top Gun type of guy, like Tom Cruise Maverick. And you're talking about womp rats? Do you know how trailer trash you are, Skywalker?
You see,
leave your womp rats at home, bro.
I've said this a million times, and I'll say it again.
Oh, yeah?
If they made Anakin Skywalker like Maverick in episodes 2 and 3, elevates the character 100% completely.
Wait, who? I didn't hear which guy.
If they make Anakin Skywalker more like Maverick, that's why you got to make him a little older, because Maverick is a hothead.
They did that.
He's kind of an asshole. He's cocky.
They did that.
But he's lovable. Like, you're always rooting for Maverick.
Oh, so you're saying Hayden Christensen's not lovable? Is what
No,
you're saying?
I'm saying that the way that Lucas wrote it, you didn't like him.
Different guys.
What I'm saying is they should have made him more like that.
Different guys. One's destiny is to be good. One's destiny is to be evil. You fucking jerk.
But that's the point I'm trying to make, though. Is that
I know, but he can't be 100% Tom Cruise Maverick. I see your point. I'm agreeing with it. I believe that there are elements there, but he can't go all the way because at the end of the day, fucking Maverick is a babyface, and Anakin turns out to be, for the next half of his life, except for the last 90 seconds, a heel.
But that's the point. It makes it more tragic.
All right.
Like, by the time he becomes Vader, I'm like, all right, he became Vader.
All right, well, listen, we got to watch this. This is the fucking thing on the Death Star. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We got a goddamn job to do. We've been doing commentary. We've dedicated I will say this should work excellently as a fucking podcast. I was only going to keep it as a YouTube video, but now I'm considering dropping it as a pod. In fact, I'm definitely going to drop it as a podcast.
Oh, you weren't?
Well, I didn't know. This is our first watch-along, you fucking jerk. What? As if you're goddamn Neil Armstrong?
All right.
Both of us are Buzz Aldrins.
That's big, but he was sitting right next to Wedge.
Right.
So you knew Wedge.
No, that wasn't Wedge he was talking to. That was some fucking Paul McCartney-looking stooge.
No, I thought that was Wedge.
No, not with the Womp Rats line. Oh, my God. Check your eyesight. Do you wear contacts?
No.
Glasses?
No.
You better start.
I thought that was Wedge. I thought that was always supposed
Oh
to be
my
Wedge.
God! The guy looked like fucking 1965 Paul McCartney at Shea Stadium.
No, the guy in front of him did.
No, the guy who he was talking to about the Womp Rats looked at like fucking Pulp Fiction suit wearing Paul McCartney, Beatles era Paul.
I wish we could go back, but we're not.
No, we're not going to make Robert's job hard. No. Plus, also, all the yellowheads would hate us. You're just going to have to trust me on this one. You're totally wrong. That is okay, I know what you're talking about. Wedge did say something to Luke. Okay, hold on.
And he's like, that's when I'm shooting Womp Rat.
No! Okay, so that guy was not Wedge. But I believe Wedge did say something to Luke in that room. But we were chit-chatting our fucking faces off rather than watching the movie. Wedge said something to Luke. But I'm talking about the guy who said something and then Luke said, it's Womp Rats. That guy was definitely not Wedge. That you can check the tape on.
Luke, the Force will be with you.
Fucking A, it will. Obi-Wan Kenobi says, Luke, the Force will be with me. I'm saying, boom. That's why he sacrificed himself, yo. Oh, real quick, the one tiny little thing I realized, small criticism of Rogue One. Because honestly, if I had to give it a grade of 1 to 100, 99. Small criticism.
So that's Biggs, right?
That's big,
That's
yeah.
Porkins.
Porkins! Wedge.
That's Wedge.
Yeah. Yes, but I'm telling you, dude. I'm telling you. Wedge said something to Luke. I know what you're saying. Or Wedge said something earlier in that scene. But the guy who was like, that's small, and then Luke goes, that's Womp Rats, that was not Wedge. Oh, by the way, Wedge, real name? Dennis Lawson.
He's Obi-Wan's uncle.
He's whose?
Ewan McGregor's uncle.
Thank you. Ewan McGregor's uncle. And keep talking loudly, please.
Yes.
The movie's finishing off. I mean, we're going to have to talk loud now. We're going to have to literally scream.
We're going to have to scream?
Well, it's a loud scene.
It's a loud scene.
Oh, Rogue One. This is my point, because not only did I watch it, but I was getting so baked, and I was like, oh, I'm going to remember all these details tomorrow. And guess what? I did. I did, because I got so baked. So, this is what was cool about Gareth Edwards. He showed those guns knocking down X-Wings, multiple X-Wings. That was cool. If you watch Rogue One right before this movie, it actually enhances this movie. Because those cannons that we just saw, they were on that science base that Jyn Erso and the science lab and those scientists were on. And they had the exact same cannons of the Death Star. But those same exact cannons were fucking destroying X-Wings. And again, what do we talk about in wrestling? If the babyface is gonna get over, heel needs to get over first.
Okay.
Heel gets over first. So if you watch Rogue One, a lot of heels get over. Cannons, Vader, a lot of shit. Death Star, fuck. Think about that. Death Star gets over. And also we get Tarkin.
Enemy fighters coming your way.
My scope's negative. I don't see anything.
Take out your visuals, Charlie.
That guy, that guy, I think he might only be in that one shot. The rebel guy. He always reminded me the main star of Jackie Brown, the
Robert Forster.
Robert Forster, yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. I actually looked it up, and I'm like, is that Robert Forster when he's young? I'm like,
No.
Nope. Come on, Biggs.
What do you think about Robert Forster? In,
Watch Luke, though. Here we go.
Peaks?
Wait, hold on. Here we go. Not the same guy.
No, Robert Forster was in Twin Peaks: The Return. He plays Harry Truman's brother, Frank.
Oh, in the return.
Because they didn't bring
All
it.
right, we're not going to Twin Peaks right now. The fucking Battle of Death Star. And the Yaddle heads want us focused on this scene. I know it. I can feel it. I do have the force when it comes to Yaddle heads. It's okay that we're having a fucking party show and shit like that be tangential, but it's the goddamn attack on the Death Star. Here we go.
Can I make a confession?
What?
I love David Lynch's Dune.
Okay. Get him, Wedge. Wedge is a great pilot, huh?
Yeah, he takes over Rogue Squadron after Luke leaves it.
I will say, I love the fucking hell out of a TIE Fighter pilot. Just the look. Fucking Vader Stormtroopers is always the way I saw them. Vader Stormtroopers. I just thought, I think the TIE Fighter pilot is a badass look.
Yeah.
Now, this is something you gotta give John Dykstra credit for.
What?
Which is, they need to build this shaft because they kept noticing that if ships are going fast on the surface of a planet and it's just they shoot it into a hole, you can't get any sense of speed. The only way to get sense of speed is to see walls.
Oh.
So he said they will have made a hemisphere. It'll be two halves. They built the Death Star in two halves and then glued it together. And the hemisphere will be the trench, and then the trench will give speed. So isn't that brilliant? Because that is iconic. And and so basically, John Dykstra truly is to thank for this entire look.
But he also likes to party.
That's why I mean, this scene looks great, but fuck Dykstra. He was doing.
He could take all the coke and slip and slides and hot tubs and shove it up his ass. I'm making a movie.
I come in one time. John Dykstra is, he says he's got an 8-ball of ketamine, whatever the hell that is. I go, I don't think ketamine's going to be a thing until another 40 years, John. But he's
it was a thing then.
Oh, he's even a thing back then.
Horse tranquilizer.
Horse tranquilizer. He goes.
I think you overestimate their chances.
Overestimate.
Who's Red Leader?
The way they used this dude, Red Leader, in Rogue One, and the way they used the Y-Wing guy, That was great. That was really great.
Yeah.
It's a really fun movie. Go back and watch that again. You're going to have a blast. I'll tell you what. Rogue One and this really do work very, very good. Like peanut butter and jelly, even though no Skywalkers, no nothing. It's Gareth Edwards did it right.
Yeah.
Well, watch this shit.
It kind of makes you wonder, like, why they didn't get Gareth Edwards involved in
Louder.
Disney. It kind of makes you wonder why Gareth Edwards didn't get involved in any of the other stuff. Like, he just had that one-off movie, whereas, like, they hired,
I think it's all because, of the apparent things of Tony Gilroy having to do the third act or whatnot.
Yeah, but, like, you build... Like, it was a fine movie
Agreed.
before the third act.
Agreed.
Like, I'm not taking... Like, give Tony Gilroy all the credit in the world.
No, listen. This might be the thing. I mean, Gareth... Also, it wasn't his idea. It was John Knowles, who's an ILM guy. But the point is, don't forget, it was John Knowles, the ILM, legend, who started his Star Wars career with Phantom Menace, but is a major... The guy, him and his brother invented Photoshop. Again, see that on the ILM doc. Yeah. This was actually Rogue One was John Knowles' idea. But the point being, Gareth knows Star Wars, details of Star Wars, and is a great director. I would absolutely have him on the Lucasfilm payroll as we speak. Again, doing whatever episode, doing Ahsoka episodes, doing fucking Mando episodes, doing this episodes, and if you have a movie that could look cool, he doesn't gotta write shit, but the guy's got an eye.
He knows how to act.
And he has an attention to detail, and he loves Star Wars, and he doesn't cheat, and he doesn't, cut corners. He's got a lot going on for me as far as a guy who should direct. I'm not sure if people should be writing and directing outside of Filoni and Favreau. Now, if they get the Filoni and Favreau blessing, both, unanimously, I'm cool with it. But let's get back. Come on, this is the end. This is the end. Let's go. We gotta focus here. R2-D2 has a lot to do. All right. What do you think about this? Do you think Wedge bails out too early? And do you think he's a pussy for this? I'm sorry. It's an actual question I've always had.
No, because Luke tells him. He's like, you can't...
Everyone else stays. You're like an offensive lineman at that point. It's about Luke. It's not about you. They have to get through you.
Yeah, but Wedge got hit, and Luke's like, you can't do anything more.
Do anything? You're a wall of defense.
But Wedge's his friend.
So is Biggs, and he just got lit up.
Yeah. He chose Wedge over Biggs.
Dude, Wedge is not Luke's friend. You don't know. Biggs is his friend. Wedge does not know Luke Skywalker. Wedge did not come from fucking Tatooine for the last time. I actually think there's a possibility Wedge came from Corellia, where Han's from. Now that I think about it. I feel like they mentioned that in a Rebels episode or something. Because they had a fucking
Wedge story.
Younger Wedge story, yeah. Alright, here we go. Here we go. I'm okay. I'm just fine. Don't worry about me. Leave me alone. Stop talking to me. I've lost R2. I mean, not really lost him. He's still in the back of my X-Wing. But
just fine.
I've lost part of his circuitry, I suppose. I shouldn't be talking this much. I'm very talkative. I'm just very nervous. Also, I did some rails. got you now, you son of a bitch. That's what Vader's saying. I mean, literally. Here you go. Han Solo rescue, baby. Shane, what'd I tell you? The cowboy. Arrives into town. The fucking mean posse was fucking subjecting the town. They were fucking getting drunk, shooting everyone, threatening everyone. And here comes fucking the good guy cowboy. Boom, boom, boom. And then you got Luke hitting the jumper. Boom, like Hoosiers. All the way back to Dennis Hopper. Starts to begin with Dennis Hopper. Uncle Owen. Dennis Hopper. Hoosiers. Remember, Luke. The Force will always be with you. You piece of shit. I'm just joking, Luke. Why would I call you a piece of shit right now? That would make a lot of sense, Luke. Anyway, okay. Even 3PO's running. I never noticed that. Okay. That was the first time I saw 3PO kind of run.
Well, he had to get in a shot.
Yeah, but he was like really running. Anthony Daniels forgot he was supposed to act like a robot, I guess. Jesus. Kind of a hard slap. He's fucked. We'll never see him again.
You can repair him. We'll get to work on it right away. You must repair him. Sir, if any of my circuits or gears will help, I'll gladly...
Excuse me, 3PO, do you understand we just blew up the fucking Death Star? Okay? And by the way, a lot of motherfucking pilots died. So, the fact that this little fucking machine, who, yes, we can put his fucking circuits and microchips back together, okay? Just chill. Okay, Biggs fucking died. And despite what Jedi Jared thinks, Biggs died. Biggs is my best friend, 3PO. You fucking piece of shit, 3PO. Now, I'm gonna say one last time, 3PO. You called me Master Skywalker when I told you to call me Luke. I'm gonna fuck you up.
Oh, God, David. Jesus. Now Chewie doesn't get an award.
How about that?
That's the big thing. The big
Chewie controversy.
Is that Chewie didn't get a trophy.
They gave him his medal in episode 9.
They had to
see
make
that?
Yeah.
Had to make do. Had to make right.
I mean, it wasn't Chewie piloting anything. It was Han and Luke.
Please, do not
I'm not
even go there. No, I'm a big Chewie guy. You're trying to fucking take away from Chewbacca's accomplishments. I told you. I'll smash it somewhere. Is there anything here though?
Please don't smash it all over your house. It's Christmas.
You know what? It is Christmas. But we should turn it up. And that's it. That's it.
Gary Kurtz.
Well, we did it, Jared.
We did it, David.
Thoughts and takeaways.
I have to pee.
From this phenomenal experience called Star Wars. The very first ever Star Wars Yaddle Chattle drunken watchalong.
I feel like it's...
In which you clearly tried to tap out multiple times.
Tap out?
But then, I give you credit. You stayed in there. I had to yell at you, and then one time I had to make you get Jack Daniels, and you took a way bigger swig than I was expecting. I was expecting a little nip, and you actually drank half the bottle. No, did anyone on Yaddle Chattle see me drink that?
Because I was already half drank.
No, it was not! Fucking liar! But you get credit for that. And in fact, you didn't know this. You get 5,000 points in tonight's MVP. It's a fucking Christmas, Hanukkah, holiday miracle.
Thank you.
Right here on Yaddle Chattle. Tonight's MVP, Jedi Jared Fish. final takeaways and thoughts of Star Wars Episode 4 and what to look forward to in the new year.
It's one of the few movies I could watch over and over again and not get bored with. It's influenced me on so many different levels, and I'm really looking forward to The Acolyte, whether it's good or bad.
Me too. I am. I'll say right now, yeah. I mean, this has been our Hanukkah Christmas vacation season, and we took no episodes off, apparently. Because we are coming back in the January 1st week, right?
Yeah, we'll be back in the new year. we'll be back. Sorry, yes.
God, thank Yaddle Chattle
that guy's
fans.
name is Vanderveer. Oh, Vanderveer photo. Okay, yeah.
I must thank all Yaddle Chattle fans for your continued support, and I must thank Jared for his continued showing up. We have a tremendous amount of fun, but at the same time, we fucking battle Star Wars. It takes a real professional and a real someone who gets it, like Jared does. You know, a lot of people think they get it, but they don't get it. They don't get it.
So
Jared gets it. So we can battle, and we can yell, and we get angry. But at the end of the day, I love this guy.
I love you too, Dogsy.
Yaddle Chow. Now, what the fuck were you gonna say? I was trying to give almost like a fucking Jimmy Stewart "It's a Wonderful Life" speech, and you ruined it with some screaming in my ear about did he what?
Don't even worry.
But it's perfectly.
Don't even worry about it.
It's no.
You know what,
Dave? This ending is actually even. This is perfectly Yaddle Channel. This ending.
You know what, Dave? Keep your chin up. We're gonna get through this thing.
We love you. Good night. Goodbye.
Good night, everyone.
Come over here, Jared.
What?
Quick. Go on that side.
What are you doing?
Because we can say goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
Now listen. We want to thank everyone. Good night.
Especially super producer
Goodbye.
Bobby Devereaux.
Goodbye. Yes. Bobby Tamburello. Fantastic.
Thank you, everyone.